Welcome to PurnaYoga828.com. I'm Letitia, this is Hannah. You might have seen our short video on Classical Surya Namaskar, but perhaps that version of Surya Namaskar was not completely accessible for your body. Or maybe you want a variation of Surya Namaskar that you can do while you're traveling. You can even use, the side of your car to do some of this work, or a chair in an airport to get a little bit of opening in the front and the back body while also developing some strength work. So this video is going to show you how to move through a variation of Classical Surya Namaskar using a chair. Whatever you're using, right? Whether it's a chair or a countertop or the side of your car, you want to make sure that it's something that cannot move away from you. It needs to be stationary. So we have the chair against the wall because even though Hannah's really strong, she can't push the wall yet. All right, so the other thing about this variation is you have to do a little bit of finagling of moving closer to the chair and moving away from the chair. So this is a great video to watch to get the basics, and then watch again and again and again, refining your own variation. All right, let's go. So start facing the chair, maybe 1.5 feet away from the chair, and bring your hands to your heart center. With your next exhalation, look down into your heart. Inhaling, shift the hips forward, take the arms up and back. Exhaling, bend your knees deeply and forward fold. Make sure your fingers don't run into the wall, and you can bring your hands down to the chair or down to the ground. Inhaling, look up. Here's the first place where you're going to have to shift your position. Step the right leg back and come into a high lunge. Be close enough to the chair that you can actually use the chair to help you get more lift of the bottom of the belly and the shoulders. And check that your left ankle is underneath your knee. The shin is perpendicular to the earth. Inhale here. And then exhaling, step back into a semi-plank position. Again, you might need to move your feet better to help it feel more appropriate for your shoulder joints. Inhale, exhale, and on your next inhalation, drop the hips down towards the chair, lift the bottom of the belly up. Again, you might have to scoot your feet towards the chair to feel that structural integrity and broadening across your collarbones. Exhaling, lift your hips up and back into a chair version of Adho Mukha Svanasana. You can place your hands on the seat of the chair or simply hold on to the side of the chair. Contract your quadriceps, lift your sitting bones, drop your heels. And then inhaling, look up. And exhaling, step the right leg forward. Again, perhaps shift forward or backwards so that your right shin is perpendicular to the earth, and you can press down on the chair to help you lift up. Exhaling, step the rear foot forward, and then shift away from the wall a little bit. Bend your knees, bring your hands together, and inhaling, come all the way up and back into Ardha Chandrasana, and exhaling, bring the hands back down to the heart. Inhaling, shift the hips forward, lift the arms up again, Ardha Chandrasana. Exhaling, bend the knees as you forward fold, hands coming either to the chair or the ground. Tuck your chin and look at your navel. Inhaling, look up, bring your hands to the chair, and exhaling, step the left leg back. Perhaps step the right leg forward a little bit. Deepen your lunge, but be able to press down on the chair to lift the bottom of your belly and look up. Exhaling, step back into plank pose. Walk forward enough that your shoulders are over your wrists. Inhaling, lift the bottom of your belly up and drop your hips towards the chair, come into upward facing dog, broaden across your collarbones. Exhaling, draw the hips up and back, coming into Adho Mukha Svanasana, either placing your hands on the chair or holding onto the side of the chair. Gaze at your navel. Inhaling, look up. And exhaling, step the left leg forward. Stretch the right heel back. Press down on the chair to help you lift the bottom of your belly. Exhaling, step the rear leg forward. Step back away from the wall a little bit so you have plenty of room for your arms. And then bend your knees, bring your hands together, and inhaling, come up and back. And exhaling, bring your hands back down to your heart. And release. So there you go. A great variation using a chair for Classical Surya Namaskar, getting all of those same benefits of opening and strengthening the front and back body, as well as just getting a little flow to connect your mind and body through your breath. Thanks so much for joining us. Have a great day.